integral. So before moving to conservative vector field, let us recall what is conservative vector field. So let f be a vector field. So f of x, y, z be a vector field. Uh, be a vector field. Then f is said to be conservative if f equal to del phi. That means it is a gradient of some scalar function. Then we say that f is conservative and phi is potential function. Potential function. So this already we defined this definition. Now last class we discussed a problem, independence of path and conservative vector field. Let us recall that problem. So in this problem, if f is a force field, f of xy equal to yi plus xj is conservative and its gradient is phi of xy equal to xy. That means f equal to given xyi plus xj, and we know that del phi equal to dou phi by dou xi plus dou phi by dou yj, and this is equal to phi of xy is xy. So this dou phi by dou x is yi plus xj. So this is equal to del phi. Hence f is conservative. Now if we want to find out integral over c f dot dr along three paths, one is line segment joining 0, 0, 1, 1, and second one line segment parabola joining 0, 0 and 1, 1, and third one cubic joining 0, 0 and 1, 1. So these are the three paths, and end point of this path are say for 3. And we last class we find that the integral value is same. That means if we integrate along f dot dr along line segment joining 0, 0 and 1, 1, answer is 1. And similarly, if we integrate along a parabola y equal to x square from 0, 0 to 1, 1, also answer is 1. And similarly, cubic, if we use y equal to x cube, then also integral is 1, 1. So integral value is 1, 1. That means if we integrate this function f dot dr along three different curves starting from 0, 0 and ending 1, 1, we got same answer. And there is a property of that the given vector field or force field is conservative. So now let us move to, that means integral doesn't depends upon the path of integration, but it only depends upon the endpoints of the path. So the integral doesn't depends upon the path, but it depends upon the endpoints of the path. That means here the one of the advantages we doesn't want to find the parameterization of curve. So now let us move to an important theorem, fundamental theorem of line integral. So fundamental theorem of line integral tells us if f of xy is equal to f of xii plus g of xyj is a conservative vector field in some open region D containing the points x0, y0 and x1, y1, f of xy, g of xy are continuous in the region if f of xy is equal to del phi of xy, that is f is conservative, and if c is any piecewise smooth curve that starting point is x0, y0 and ends at x1, y1, then integral over c f dot dr is equal to phi of x1, y1 minus phi of x0, y0. So if f is conservative and f is equal to del phi, we doesn't want to parameterize the curve if we know what is the potential function of this conservative field, then we can directly write the integral as phi of x1 y1 minus phi of x2 y2. Similarly, if f is a conservative in three variable f y z, that is in three space, then this is similarly x1 y1 x1 y1 z1 minus x2 y2 z2. This is valid in three space also. So let us do an example, the same example. Confirm that the force field f of xy yi xj is conservative by showing f of xy is gradient of phi of xy equal to xy. So that we already done. So first we take del phi. Del phi is dou phi by dou x I plus dou phi by dou y j, which is equal to phi yi plus xj. So now what is yi plus fj? This is f of xy. Therefore, the function, the vector field is conservative. Now we want, by using fundamental theorem of line integral, we want to integrate this integral over 0 0 to 1 1 f dot dr. So by fundamental of line integral, if we know the potential function, so potential function is x into y, integral 0 0 to integral 1 1 f dot dr phi of 1 1 minus phi of 0 0, which is equal to phi of 1 1 is 1 into 1 1, and minus phi of 0 0 is 0 into 0 0. So the answer is 1. So what is the advantage of using fundamental theorem of line integral? Fundamental theorem of line integral is tells us that if C is a, that means if f is conservative, the line integral, the integral doesn't depends upon the path of integration. That means the one of the difficult part in line integral is parameterizing a curve. So here we doesn't want to parameterize the curve. So now next question is, so if f is conservative, f is conservative and f equal to del phi, then we can easily integrate the function by using fundamental theorem of line integral. But my question is how to check whether a given vector field is conservative, and how to find out the potential function. So now we will discuss, we have how to check whether the given vector field is conservative. For example, every vector field may not be conservative. So if f satisfies some condition, then f is conservative, and thus we can find potential function. So there is a test, if f of xy equal to f of xyi plus g of xyj. So I am first doing in two space. Then f is conservative. F is conservative if dou f by dou y is equal to dou g by dou x. Dou f by dou y is equal to dou g by dou x. Then a vector field in two space is conservative. So now let us do an example to determine whether the vector field is conservative or not. So first solution, so we have given f. Now we will find, and here small f of xy is x plus y, small g of xy is y minus x. Now dou f by dou y is 1, dou g by dou x is minus 1. So dou f by dou y not equal to dou g by dou x. Dou f by dou y not equal to dou g by dou x. Therefore, the given vector field is not conservative. So this is an example of a vector field which is not conservative. So we cannot use fundamental theorem of line integral for every vector field, only for for the vector field which is conservative, and not all vector fields are conservative is a drawback. Now we will do a problem. F of xy is equal to 2xy cube I plus 1 plus 3x square y square j. Show that F is conservative vector field on the entire xy plane. And next we have to find out the potential function phi. If it is conservative, we have to find out the potential function. Now after that, use the potential function to evaluate this integral. So solution. So first our aim is to check whether the vector field is conservative. So F is given 2xy cube I plus 1 plus 3x square y square j. Now we have to check whether it satisfies the condition. So here small f of xy is coordinate of coefficient of I 2xy cube, and g of xy is 1 plus 3x square y square. Now dou f by dou y is equal to 6x square y square, and dou g by dou x is equal to 6 6x y square here. Okay, here x is there. Dou g by dou x is 3 2 into 3 6x y square. Therefore dou f by dou y equal to dou g by dou x. Dou g by dou x. Therefore the given vector field is conservative. Okay, so the given vector field is conservative. So we got first given vector field is conservative. Now we want to find out phi. Okay, so this is a difficult part, and please listen carefully. So we already find that f is conservative. So f is equal to 2xy cube I 1 plus 3x square y square j is conservative, which implies f is equal to, I am calling this equation number 1. This implies f equal to some del phi, that is equal to phi of xy, right? It's a function of 2. Dou by del phi is dou by dou x of phi I plus dou by dou y of phi j. Equation number 2. So f is equal to this and f equal to this. So we can equate both. So I want to find out what is phi. So equating 1 and 2, we get, I'm taking dou phi by dou x is equal to this, right? Equating both 2xy cube, 2xy cube. Now I want to find out y. So this is dou phi by dou x, and while we are differentiate phi with respect to x, y is constant. So what I will do is I will integrate this function with respect to this with respect to x. So integral dou phi by dou x is phi, which is equal to integral dou phi by dou x is phi, which is equal to integral 2xy cube. While integrating with respect to x, y terms are constant, so you will get integral 2xy cube dx is equal to 2x square by 2 y cube. So that is x square y cube plus there is a constant term. So the constant is here while integrating with respect to x, phi is a function of x and y, and we consider y as a constant. So our constant terms must be a function of y, and I am calling it f of y. So we get phi equal to x square y cube plus f of y. Okay, I am calling this equation number 3. And I want to know what is phi, but there is one unknown f of phi. For that, I also know that dou phi by dou y is equal to 1 plus 3x square plus y square. So first I will differentiate equation number 3 with respect to y. So if I differentiate this with respect to y, dou phi by dou y is equal to uh, if I differentiate this, I will get 3x square 3x square y square plus derivative of f of y is f dash of y. It's only a function of y. Now from the given equation, dou phi by dou y is also equal to, this is dou phi by dou y is also equal to 1 plus 3x square y square. So this is also equal to 1 plus 3x square y square. So equating both, we get f dash of y is equal to 1. Now if I integrate, this is only a function of y, there is no x terms. So if I integrate on both sides, I will get f of y is equal to y plus some constant k. Some constant k. So thus our function, potential function phi of xy is equal to 3x square y square plus y plus k. 3x square y square plus 3x square y square plus y plus k. So this is y plus k. K is a constant. Now I want to do third integral. Integral over 1 4 to 3 4. Integral over. So third question. Integral over 1 1 4 to 3 4. 3 1 1 4 to 3 1 2xy cube dx plus 2xy cube dx plus 1 plus x square y square dy. 1 plus x square y square 1 plus 3x square y square dy. 1 plus 3x square y square dy. This is by fundamental theorem of line integral. Line integral, we know that this is equal to phi of 1 3 1, that is upper limit, minus phi of 1 4. So that is equal to phi of 3 1 instead of x 3. So 3 into, we have phi is here, 3 square 1 square into 1 square, 3 square 3 into 3 square into 1 square plus 1 plus k minus, here instead of x is 1, y is 4. So 3 into 1 square into 4 square plus 4 plus k. So k and k get cancelled. This is 3 into 3 square, 9, 27, 28 minus 3 into 4 square, 16 into 3, 48, 52. So this will be the answer. Okay. So the difficult part is finding out del phi. So what we done here is we already have f, and we already proved it's conservative. So del f equal to del f, then we equate both, and we differentiate and integrate the function. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me any question, or let us move to third conservative vector fields in 3 space. So this will be somewhat difficult. So when we say that f is conservative in 3 space, in 2 space we find that dou f by dou y is equal to dou g by dou x, then the function is conservative. In 3 space, f of x y z, uh, f of x y z I plus g of x y z j plus h of x y z k is conservative if if dou f by dou y is equal to dou g by dou x, dou f by dou z is equal to dou h by dou x, dou g by dou z is equal to dou h by dou y. So now or it is easy to show that curl f equal to 0. This means curl f is equal to 0. So f is conservative in 3 space if curl f is equal to 0. So it's easy, it's enough to show that curl f equal to 0. So a function, a vector field f is conservative in 3 space if curl f is equal to 0. Now let us recall fundamental theorem of line integral. So if we want to integrate integral a to b f dot dr, where f is del phi of x y z, that means conservative, then this is equal to phi of b minus phi of a. So the problem is finding uh, potential function phi. So now we will do a problem, and this is somewhat important problem. Evaluate the line integral 0 0 0 1 1 1 2xy plus z cube dx x square dy 3x z square dz. So there is it's not given any curve C. So we have only endpoints. That means we have to check whether the given field is conservative. If it is conservative, it doesn't need C curve. It only depends upon the endpoint. So first step is we have f equal to 2xy plus z cube I. So this is f dot dr, right? Plus x square j plus 3xz square k. So this is our f. Now first to show f is conservative, that is to show curl f is equal to 0. So curl f is equal to, we know by definition it is I j k dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, and 2xy plus z cube x square and 3x z square. Now the determinant is I times dou by dou y of 3x z square. Okay, I will change the color. Minus dou by dou z of x square minus j times, so j times, I'm cancelling out this, dou by dou x of 3xz square minus dou by dou z of 2xy plus z cube plus k times, I'm cancelling out all this. Now dou by dou x of x square minus dou by dou y of 2xy plus z cube. Now if we find dou by dou y of 3x square z square, so I times 0 because there is no y, all are constant, derivative is 0. Dou by dou z of x square is also 0 minus j times dou by dou x of 3xz square. We are differentiating with respect to x, therefore z is constant, so this is 3z square minus dou by dou z of 2xy 0, z cube 3z square plus k times dou by dou x of x square is 2x minus dou by dou y of 2xy is 2x. So the answer is 0. This is 0 and this is 0. Therefore, curl f is 0. Therefore, f is conservative. So we got f is conservative. Now, we have to integrate this with respect to, okay, we have to integrate this function, and the endpoints are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and this. So f is this. Now what we will do is, we got f is conservative, f is equal to del phi, and this is dou by dou x of phi plus I plus dou by dou y of phi j plus dou by dou z of phi k. Okay. So now okay, now I will insert a new slide. So so what is this is curl f is 0. Now we have to find out the potential function. So potential function phi of x, y, z. So in order to prove the potential function, what I will do is okay. So we have f is equal to 2xy plus z cube I, 2xy plus z cube I, 2xy plus z cube I plus x square j plus 3xz square k, 3xz square k, and we know that f is equal to del phi of xy z. Now we want to find out phi of xy z. This is not easy. So what it is conservative, so f is also equal to dou phi by dou xi plus dou phi by dou yj plus dou phi by dou z k. Okay. Now these two are equal, equation number 1 and 2 equal. Now I want to find out phi. So what I will do is equating 1 and 2, we get dou phi by dou x is equal to 2xy plus z cube. Dou phi by dou y is equal to x square. Dou phi by dou z is equal to 3x z square. So this equation 1 and 2 are equal because f is equal to del phi and f is equal to this. So we are equating this. Now taking first equation, dou phi by dou x is equal to 2xy plus z cube. Now I want to get phi, so I am integrating this with respect to x. So if I integrate this with respect to x, you will get phi, and then phi is equal to, I am integrating with respect to x, then x, y and z are constant. So this is integral 2xy plus z cube dx, which is equal to x square y plus z cube x, because z is constant, plus a constant of integration is y and z are constant, so it must be a function of y and z, so f of yz. So therefore we get phi equal to x square y plus z cube x plus f of yz. So now here unknown is this, so I am calling this equation number 3. Now I want to find out what is f of yz. For that, I already know that dou phi by dou y is equal to this. Now I am differentiating this with respect to y. Dou phi by dou y is equal to, if I differentiate this with respect to y, x square plus this becomes 0 f dash of yz. Okay, so now this is equation number 4. So dou phi by dou y is again equal to, this is equal to dou phi by dou y, here it is equal to x square. So now if we equating both, we will get dou phi by dou y is equal to x square plus f dash of yz plus or equal to, here it is dou phi by dou y equal to x square. So what I will get is f dash of yz is equal to 0, which implies if I integrate, I will get f of, if I am integrating with respect to z, I will get f of or integrating with respect to y, I will get f of yz is equal to 0. So if I am integrating with respect to y, it is a constant, so it is equal to some h of z. Okay, so if I am integrating with respect to y, so therefore our phi becomes phi equal to f of yz is h of z. So x square y plus z cube x plus f of yz is h of z. Now I will integrate this with respect to z. So dou phi by dou z is equal to x square y z plus, okay, sorry, if I am differentiating with respect to y, 0 plus 3z square differentiating with respect to z, you will get h dash of z. Now dou phi by dou z is equal to 3z square x, 3z square x, h dash of phi. Now if I integrate with respect to z, we will get phi equal to okay. So sorry, if I am equating this with dou phi by dou z, dou phi by dou z, okay. So dou phi by dou z is already we have 3x y square, 3x y square, and h dash
Sir, the screen is not visible.
screen is not visible. Okay. Okay. So now it is visible, right? Okay, I will conclude it. Okay, so here I have dou phi by dou z is equal to 3z square x plus h dash of z, and similarly here I have dou phi by dou z is 3x z square z square. So if I am equating both, I will get h dash of z is equal to 0. If I am integrating h dash of z with respect to z, I will get there is no other variables, only it's a function of z, so it is a constant k. So therefore I can write phi is equal to x is, where is that this, okay, phi is equal to x square y plus z cube x plus k. So this is the answer phi. Okay. Now so I will add one more. I'll complete it within a minute. So now our phi is actually phi is equal to x square y plus z cube x plus k. X square y plus z cube x plus k. X square y plus z cube x plus k. Now by using fundamental theorem of integral, you can use the answer will be phi of 1 1 1 minus phi of 0 0 0. So you will get answer. So we already find phi of xy. So the integral value will be phi of, I want to integrate 0 0 0 to 1 1 1. So that integral is equal to phi of 1 1 1 minus phi of 0 0 0, which is equal to phi of 1 1 1 is 1 plus 1, 2 2 plus k minus 0 0 0 is k. So the answer is 2. So